Let's keep the music sweet, wind up your waist and feel the scratch my soca.
Have we got enough wine, do you think?
Oh, more than enough, my darling. Yeah, they think we're going to try and get him drunk.
Listen, Alex, a hungry mob is an angry mob and a sober dad will be furious. What time is it?
Yeah, I guess about 7:30.
It's 8 o'clock!
All right, who's answering the door, me or you?
Oh, I can't remember what's on the list.
I think I'm doing the door and you're doing the drinks.
No, I'm on the drinks and you're on the door. And remember, don't say nothing till pudding. Anyone for thirds?
Oh, I've had plenty, thank you, Gloria.
Time to clear the table of all sharp objects then.
Not before you tell us your news.
News?
Well, you didn't compromise your strict vegetarian diet just to entertain us, surely.
No, we didn't, Shirley. Mrs. Ambrose.
Contrary to popular opinion, some parents do occupy the same planet as their offspring, and now and again they, notice things.
Yeah, for example, that their one and only daughter has been dating a young man called Alex Reynolds for almost 2 years, and that the two of them together make Romeo and Juliet seem like...
Another mismatched couple and blind date. So when the parents receive a written invitation to dine with said daughter and beau, the parents conclude that she's either getting engaged, is planning to shack up with her boyfriend, or is, pregnant.
So, which is it?
The last one.
Huh?
No, the shacking up bit. Well, there's nothing wrong with two people living together without being married, is there?
No.
No?
No.
So you're saying that you don't mind if Gloria comes here to live with me?
Brilliant. I have got broad-minded hippie parents after all. Oi, you ain't been ODing on Oprah Winfrey, have you, Dad?
What a relief. This morning, I didn't know whether to make the bed or knot all the sheets together and jump out the window.
And you really don't mind, the both of you? You sure, Dad? Mum?
Gloria, look, you're happy, we're happy. Now, we work very hard to bring you up as best we can. You've made a safe transit into adulthood. So now what more can we ask but that you deliver us our just desserts?
Oh, Mum.
Oh, thanks, Shirley. Yeah.
That's it, folks. We're off.
You going? Bye-bye.
Notice how they weep at our departure, Alex.
Oh, before you go, have you tidied your room?
Mum, I'm moving out, remember?
So I can't nag you just one last time.
Just one last time. I'll call you. Mwah.
See ya.
Ah, Alex.
No, it's still Gloria, actually, Michael.
Michael, meant to call you. Look, I need £1,000 for my next exhibition.
Ah, well...
Oh, relax, man. I'm just kidding.
Told you he was easy to wind up. Bye, all.
Bye.
buddy.
So what happened? You lose your way to the bank?
Oh, Father, I've come about the advertisement in the paper. Desmond's barbershop stylist required.
Why, you want to apply for it?
I thought it was Peckham's most prestigious hair salon.
Do try and keep up, Popeye. That was last week's advertisement.
And why isn't it in today's?
Because I have not put it in.
Oh, really, Desmond? After all the trouble I went to concocting those lines.
Haven't put it in. Father, look, as much as I appreciate Vince here helping out, it's not my idea of a replacement for Tony. We need someone who can attract a younger clientele. No offense, Vince.
Yes? Hold on a second. I just want to cut this piece of you.
We need a professional stylist.
So what? You put it out in the papers and what happens? Some young upstart waltzes in here with his stupid diploma and starts telling me how to run things.
No, that's not it. What happens is the applicants walk through that door, mature adults, brimming over with qualifications, and you treat them as though they just stepped out of nappies.
Look, Michael, the truth is this. In the 4 weeks since we've been advertising this post, we've had only one applicant. And even that was a mistake.
Yes, the boy came in here thinking you were in need of a typist.
There's 3.4 million unemployed in this country.
3.4 and a half. Since that make me redundant.
I think be able to fill this post 10 times over.
Not necessarily. What bright-minded, ambitious young person would want to come and work in a shabby little barber shop in Peckham?
Matthew, of all the barber shops in all the world, why do you have to come and sit in mine?
Simple. It's the nearest one to college.
Got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Hey, do I take it you're going somewhere hot and sunny this weekend?
Yep, 5 nights at a thermostatically controlled tropical paradise just off the M1. So where is he? Is he ready yet?
Sean! Now, he's repacking. Apparently, this hold all I gave him doesn't hold anything.
I'll wait here then. So how's it going, mate? Still not found no replacement for Tony, eh? Mind you, I mean, what bright-minded, ambitious...
Yes, thank you, Lee. We've done that one.
Well, it has been over 4 weeks. Has anybody heard from him yet, then?
Yes, we had a postcard from him the other week. A picture of the luxury cruise ship with an arrow indicating the position of his hair salon. Apparently, everything is fabulous. Weather fabulous, food fabulous.
And the rich American widows are fabulous.
So he's doing all right then, isn't he?
And so he should be, after 5 years inspirational guidance and training at the Ambrose Academy of Hair. I taught that boy everything he knows. He's a fine barber.
Pity you didn't tell him that while he was here.
All right, let's do it. Let's get the roof off the motor. The sound's blaring, because I'm rearing to go.
Word. Listen, we should enter these competitions more often, you know. We might win a decent trip next time.
Yeah, well, it's better than a slap in the face with a search warrant, isn't it?
Look, getting back to the matter at hand, there must be somebody out there desperate enough to want to work here.
Boys, stop rambling on and calm yourselves. The matter is solved.
Oh?
Oh, yes. Our new assistant arrives shortly. Monday, in fact.
For an interview?
Well, of course, for an interview. You don't think I'm in the habit of employing people without first assessing their suitability, do you? Eh?
No, leave it.
No, leave it. Did you get any food yesterday?
Yeah, milk, eggs, pasta and honey.
What, 3 hours? That's all we came home with? Is there any bread left?
No. Oh, but we do have a £3 bag of flour. And you have an amazing recipe. No, not that one. I haven't read it yet. No.
What do you mean, no? Don't be silly. You're reading the paper. Look, I turn the pages very slowly so I don't mess them up, all right?
Gloria, can I have the magazine, please?
You got 4 papers over there. Why don't you just read one of them?
Gloria?
Oh, good grief, take it.
Thank you. Look, it's nothing personal. I just can't stand people reading my papers before me. It drives me up the wall.
So I drive you up the wall now, do I?
It drives me up the wall, Gloria. It.
Oh, so that is my new name. It, is it?
Look, I just want a quiet read of the Sundays like I do every Sunday.
What, until I came along and upset your routine?
No, but, well, you can be noisy at times.
I'm not noisy, I'm alive. Just because you're dead on the weekends. Want me to move out or what?
No, Gloria, I don't want you to move out. I just want to read the paper. Look, take the supplement.
I don't want it.
All right, look, go and get dressed and we'll go out for lunch.
I'm not hungry.
27 minutes late. Hardly a good start, Father.
Oh, Pi, I spent the last half an hour tidying up. What is it you're looking for?
This, my questionnaire.
These are the same questions they asked you when you applied for the job as crossing attendant.
Yes.
Well, I think you'll find handwriting is a more reliable method of assessment. You see, at college,
Look, the boy is coming for a straightforward yes, no interview, that's all.
Well, if this is him, he doesn't look much like barbershop material to me.
Neither does Desmond.
You Desmond Ambrose?
Certainly not. Are you Ricky? Come for the interview?
What interview?
I'm Desmond Ambrose. Let me introduce you. This is my wife, Shirley, my son, Michael, our resident philosopher, Matthew, our resident crossing attendant, Poke Pie, and Vince, our temporary, temp. Do have a seat. A cup of tea, perhaps?
Interview, perhaps?
Of course.
Right. This is a sort of a formal but informal interview. My father, he'll be asking you a few questions, and then he'll hand over to me.
Tell me, Ricky, have you always wanted to be a barber?
Yeah.
Well, that's good enough for me. Charlie?
Is that all the questions you have to ask?
Desmond Ambrose, the Jeremy Paxman of Peckham.
I have some questions. How are you with children? Do you know your highway code? At what age did you retire?
Have you had any previous hairdressing experience, Ricky?
Oh, yeah, I had a Saturday job.
Ricky, could you just jot down a few words to say why you want this job?
Look, no, he couldn't. Look, do you mind?
I brought my portfolio, if you'd like to see it. I took it myself when I worked at Clive's Clippers. My dad says they're not half bad.
Oh, he's right. They're very good.
I think Flora was the worst because her hair's really coarse, but don't suppose that matters when you're running through the bracken.
Flora's the, Yorkshire Terrier.
We had to muzzle her in the end because she nearly had my hand off, but Jasper and Coco were a bit better behaved, though.
Do you have any human heads we could look at, Ricky? Pictures, I mean.
Well, you don't tend to get many people in Clive's Clippers. I mean, if they need the hair doing, they usually go down the road. You know, to the hairdressers.
Is there anything you'd like to ask us, Ricky?
Could I use your toilet, please?
Through that door, up the stairs and straight ahead.
Oh, Tal.
Splendid. Now that we've got our staff shortage sorted, you can go back to banking and I can get on with my barbering.
What?
Father, you can't possibly be considering taking on this boy.
Why not?
Because he's not what we're looking for, is he?
Isn't he?
No! Look, I'm gonna have to get onto the job centre about this.
Job centre?
It's just not good enough. When I order smoked salmon, I don't expect to receive dogfish.
So what, are we running a fish restaurant? I thought we were running a barber shop. Look, the least you can do is give the boy a chance.
A chance to do what? Practice his dog grooming techniques on our clients.
Oh, yes. I can just see Vince with a pink bow on his head. And I'm sure all our customers will just jump at the chance of appearing at Crufts.
Oh, it's awful, isn't it, Shirley? We have the same problem in the Gambia. One just can't get the staff these days.
Father,
Look, the boy is keen, 16, and willing to learn the trade. And who better to teach him than Desmond Ambrose, the master of the short, back, and... Ah, Ricky! Good news. Your trial period begins tomorrow.
Oh, great. Can I go and unpack my case now, then, please?
What, you're staying around here?
Yeah, here.
Where?
What? Here, you mean as in...
Here.
Here today.
Gone before tomorrow. Oh, come on, man, Desmond. You think that boy can boil an egg?
Oh, pork pie. Are you implying that the boy is perhaps stupid? Well, there are people who say you can't judge a book by its cover.
No, but you can still read the sleeve notes.
I doubt if the boy could spell the word egg, much less boil one.
Desmond, you've just spent half an hour trying to convince us he's the best man for the job. Now you admit what we've been thinking all along, that the boy is useless. In which case, it forces the inquiry. What on earth possessed you to give him the job?
Well, let's just say it's a favor to an old friend.
Let's just say you've got something to hide.
Yes. Shall we ask Shirley, or will you tell us now, Desmond?
Tell you what, there's nothing to tell. As I said, it's a favor in return for a past favor.
Shirley will be down in a minute.
So come on.
All right, all right. Well, it's ancient history now anyway.
Oh, good. I do enjoy historical novels.
Remember that fellow who used to organize the Calypso night at the Pelican Rooms?
Yes? Dennis Flaxman?
But as we knew him, Dennis, I'm doing you a favor, Flaxman.
How can I forget him? Oh, that man was no good. A crook. I remember the night when he booked us to play that union dance. He just gave us £1 guinea each. That's £1, 1 shilling. Well, it was a lot of money in those days. You know, we end up getting 1 IOU and 1 bag of chips. Between us. Yes, I remember Dennis Flaxman. But what does he have to do with you hiring that no-good Ricky?
Everything. Ricky's his son.
That boy is Dennis's son?
And Shirley doesn't know?
Yes, and I want it kept that way. Dennis was never one of Shirley's favorites.
So Ricky is Dennis's son. But that still doesn't explain why you... Wait. see the flashback coming on. Around about 1965? Yes, I got it. Her name was Cerise Noble, the Barbadian beauty with a passion for the brass section.
Oh, crimes and misdemeanors from your reckless youth, Desmond.
No, Cerise is a very talented singer.
With very long legs.
No, it wasn't a favor as such. It was just one night. You see, Dennis and I decided to go to a club. He was paying for once.
Yes, and Cerise decided to tag along.
Well, we were dancing all night. And she was wearing a pair of those stiletto heels. And one of the heels snapped and she broke her ankle. So I had to carry her to the hospital.
Only somehow, you never got there.
I got Dennis to swear to Shirley that the three of us spent the night in the casualty department together.
In return for which you pledged that if he needed a favor, he need look no further than a certain Peckham barber.
Ah, Ricky! We wondered where you'd got to.
Ricky was upstairs with me, Desmond.
Well, have you found somewhere to put your belongings?
Ricky and his belongings are in Gloria's room, Desmond, as you suggested.
Here, small boy. For future reference, it's 1 3/4 teaspoons of sugar.
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting, Marcia. You know, Ricky and I had a very interesting chat while we were upstairs. Desmond, did you know that Ricky is Dennis Flaxman's son?
Oh, that's right. Didn't you know?
You must have told me and I forgot.
Possibly. Gloria, my princess. To what do we owe this pleasure?
I've moved out.
Moved out?
You moved out? You only just moved in.
I made a mistake. Alex and I are a mistake. I can't live with him and he can't live with me, so I'm moving back in.
But, Gloria, you've only been gone 3 days. You've hardly had time to unpack, let alone quarrel.
This is still my home, isn't it?
Yes, it is still your home, but you can't move back in.
Why not?
Because, Gloria, your father has let your room. That's why not.
Ricky, let me introduce you. This is Gloria, my daughter. This is Ricky, our new assistant.
Gloria, yeah, right. Pleased to meet you.
You've let my room to him? No wonder you were so easy about me moving in with Alex. Couldn't wait to get shot at me, could you?
But, Gloria, nobody pushed you to go and live with Alex. And how were we to know you'd want to move back in?
Instinct. Inter-family telepathy, I don't know. But what I do know is that room up there belongs to me, and not him. Excuse me.
Don't you think you're being a bit childish, locking yourself in your room?
No.
Well, don't you think it'll make things better if you told me what the problem is?
No.
But you can't stay in there forever, madam, so you might as well come out now so we can talk.
I have nothing to say.
Look, Gloria, you may not have anything to say to me, but I've got plenty to say to you, so open this door. Sean, you're back early. What happened? Sean?
If you see that lead, you tell him I want it back by Friday at the latest.
Sean wants some money, right? Then I went and lost it, right? This was a sure bet. It was guaranteed to double, if not treble our winnings, right? Now, this kid had been holding the lead for the past 6 laps. He was on top form. There's no one could beat him. Then, all of a sudden, right, the wheel hits the curb, the go-kart flips over. Before I know it, his mum's on the track with the Band-Aid, and I'm dishing out 250 sods in tenors to some geezer by the name of Daly.
If I was Sean, I wouldn't talk to you either.
It's Gloria.
She's upstairs.
Can I go?
At your own risk.
Alex, when you're through with Gloria, there's another one next door to her needs his nappy changed.
Is he still sulking?
Does Desmond keep secrets? I'm sorry, Marcia. Oh, who finished your hair? Not Desmond.
Desmond? Huh. Not in your life. It was this young man here.
I hope you don't mind. Joel seemed a bit preoccupied in that.
Oh, I'm impressed.
I shall thoroughly recommend him to all my friends.
Thank you, Marcia. And thank you, Ricky. It's so nice to have someone helpful and considerate around the place. I just wish I could say the same for them too up there.
Oh, come on, Gloria.
This whole thing is ridiculous. I don't even know what I'm supposed to have done. You could at least give me a little clue. What is it? Did I forget to put the cat out or something?
What cat? You haven't even got a cat.
Yeah, maybe I should get one. I hear they're a lot easier to live with. They're strong, independent, and able to stand on their own 4 feet.
Oh, well, it sounds ideal. It's a shame you're allergic to them.
Look, if you're not out of that room in 2 minutes, I'm going home.
Sort yourself. Got any oil for these hinges?
So you're telling me Ricky had a choice between the army, the job club, and Peckham, and he chose to come here? Boy, that's sad.
What have we decided? Are we keeping him on or what?
Well, I think the boy shows a lot of promise. He's fast, efficient, and...
He forgot the sugar in my tea.
Well, Marcia was very pleased with him.
Marcia? You let him loose on one of our best customers?
Well, he was only showing his initiative. I had my eye on him all the time.
Mother, you did see Marcia before she left, didn't you? I mean, we're not going to get letters from her solicitors, are we?
Oh, no, Marcia is fine, Michael. Ricky did a really good job, considering his only qualifications come from working in a poodle parlor. I think Ricky could stay. What do you think, Desmond?
Oh, yes. There's a bit of raw talent there that I can mold.
Besides which, we couldn't do anything less for a dear old friend, especially one to whom Desmond owes such an enormous favor.
Favor? What favor?
Ricky's father and I go back a long way. He was very good to me. Anything you asked for, and Ricky's father would provide it.
Cab fares, chewing gum.
Raincoat.
Oh, you knew him as well, did you, Matthew?
No. I just remembered I have to collect my dry cleaning.
Oh, no, you just had to ask and Dennis would supply it.
Oh, yes, that's true. For instance, if you wanted a good sound alibi, he could supply that too. Top quality tales, you know. None of your rubbish. Just 100% pure fabrication. The only problem is the one he gave Desmond was completely see-through.
You knew all along?
Of course. I'd heard that this Cerise was in a lot of pain with his broken ankle, and I was feeling charitable, so I thought I'd pay her a visit. Now, when I get there, the woman is as right as rain. Not even a hobble. Huh? Such a speedy recovery, I said. Oh, I heal very quickly, she smirked. Good, I said, as a mashy foot. She was hobbling quite a bit when I left. Oh, Ricky, did you get in touch with your parents?
Just in time. They were about to leave for the airport.
Airport?
Didn't Dad tell you? Mum and Dad are going to live in Spain.
Well then, Ricky, welcome to Desmond's.